The Daily Fix by Ipsita Chakravarti published yesterday 9:50 a.m. Ipsita Chakravarti share tweet email Reddit print share tweet email Reddit print on Friday. As the Karnataka verdict turns into dark comedy, the Supreme Court will consider two letters written by Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa of the Bharatiya Janata Party to Governor Vajabhai Vala laying claim to government. The question it will really consider is this: did Vala act with malified intent when he invited the BJP to form government, even though the party fell short of a majority with just 104 seats? While the Congress Janata Dal, secular, combined claimed to have 117. The most compelling argument for this seems to be the 15 days given to Yediyurappa to prove his majority on the floor of the House. On the face of it, this seems to be an open invitation to horse trading. It has given rise to the ludicrous spectacle of Congress and Janata Dal, secular, speeding their legislators off in a bus to Kochi to keep their flock intact, and the freshly minted Chief Minister using his powers to remove police cover from the Bengaluru resort, where they were initially holed up. The Supreme Court refused to stay Yediyurappa's swearing-in even as it heard the petition filed by the Congress and the Janata Dal, secular, challenging the governor's decision in a dramatic late-night session Wednesday. Vala's choice has been described by the opposition as arbitrary, partisan and biased. His political past as a member of the BJP, a worker for the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh and a close aide to Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Gujarat has been held up to support this claim. But given the powers of discretion accorded to the governor under Article 361 and the absence of clear guidelines on how he should act in such a situation, it is hard to pin down bias merely because of the party he chose to form government. In the past few days, the BJP has rediscovered the Supreme Court's Bommai judgment, which leaves it to the governor to invite the leader of the party commanding majority in the House or the single largest party group to form the government, in a post-poll situation. While the BJP was single largest party, the Congress-JDS alliance presented the largest group. It has been pointed out that, in the absence of a floor test, there is no way for the governor to ascertain who will be able to provide the most stable government. But why give the government 15 days when even Yediyurappa asked for just 7? Even if legislators need time to be transported back from far-flung constituencies, this is a generous time limit. The Congress has 78 legislators and the JDS 37, the BJP needs 7 to reach a majority. Unless the JDS changes allegiances en masse, individual legislators will have to be picked off from the alliance. Under the anti-defection law, they will be disqualified, which could work to the BJP's advantage in the floor test. In the 15 days leading up to the test, then, the BJP is expected to tempt, cajole, corral and threaten opposition legislators into defecting. It should be noted that, on the day the governor invited the BJP to form government, the JDS claimed its legislators were offered sums the size of budgetary allocations to switch sides. So India is witnessing the absurd drama of resort politics, where legislators are virtually held captive in scenic locales to keep them away from the lures of a rival party. It has become the norm now for elected representatives to be treated like pawns in a game, whose loyalties may be bought and sold. Meanwhile, the results of older elections, in Goa and Manipur, where the single largest party never got a chance to form government, are now being questioned. In the sound and fury surrounding Karnataka, something is quietly crumbling away: public faith in the democratic system. Alok Prasannakumar explains what happens next in Karnataka. Shruti Sagar Yamunan explains why the Supreme Court needed to step in. In the Indian Express, Ansari argues that goodwill gestures like the unilateral ceasefire in Kashmir work only if all stakeholders are engaged. In The Hindu, Gopal Krishna Gandhi comments that Karnataka shows how parties must form pre-poll alliances if they hope to defeat the BJP. As admissions season opens, Anup Sinha writes in The Telegraph that rankings do nothing to improve the quality of education offered by a college. The latest political cartoon from the desk of Matt Worker. https://t.co/g659ptoj81pic.twitter.com/nedquarksab Politico at Politico, May 17, 2018. Kumar Sambhavsriva Strava reports on how Aadhaar verification in the fertilizer subsidy scheme fails to work in 1 out of 5 cases. The government had originally thought of linking the scheme to 3 databases of Indian citizens to ensure only needy farmers received the subsidies: Aadhaar to identify buyers, digitized land records to confirm they were farmers, and soil health cards to determine what quantity of fertilizer should be sold to them. But as it experimented with the scheme in selected districts since 2016, it quietly abandoned the use of land records and the soil health cards in the face of ground realities. The study also found chinks in the soil health card scheme. The government launched the scheme in 2015 and plans to issue soil health cards to all 14 crore farmers in the country by March 2019. The cards contain information and recommendations on the soil nutrient status of each agricultural plot and are an important component of the government's much-hyped target of doubling farmers' incomes by 2022. Support our journalism by subscribing to Scroll Here. Welcome your comments at letters@scroll.in. Sponsored content by published May 17, 2018, 2:38 p.m. Mercedes share tweet email Reddit print share tweet email Reddit print. Gone are the days when the rich and successful would network during a round of golf, at least in the Silicon Valley. As reported by New York Times, auto racing has become a favorite hobby for the tech elites. However, getting together on a racetrack would require a machine that provides control while testing extreme limits. Enter the Mercedes-AMG range of cars. Mercedes-AMG's rise from a racing outfit to a manufacturer of peak performance cars is dotted with innovations that have pushed the boundaries of engineering. While the AMG series promises a smooth driving experience, its core is made up of a passion for motorsports and a spirit that can be summarized in 2 words: power and performance. These integral traits draw like-minded people who share and express Mercedes-AMG's style of performance. The cars we drive say a lot about us, it's been said. There are several qualities of an AMG performance luxury sedan that overlap with the qualities of its distinguished owner. For instance, creating an impression comes naturally to both, so does the ambition to always deliver an exceptional performance. However, the strongest feature is that both the owner and the AMG marque continually challenge themselves in pursuit of new goals, stretching the limits of performance. This winning quality comes alive, especially, in the latest Mercedes-AMG marque, the Mercedes-AMG E63 S4MATIC. With the most powerful engine to have ever been installed in an E-Class, this undisputed performance sedan promises immense power at the driver's command. With 612 HP under its hood, the car achieves 0 to 100 km per hour in just a few seconds, 3.4 to be precise. Moreover, the car comes with the latest driver assistance technology that promises intelligent control and provides an agile and responsive ride. But the new AMG is not just about work, or traction in car lingo. One of its core features is to provide its owners a challenge on the racetrack. Drift mode, which converts the vehicle into a pure rear-wheel drive, offers pure exhilaration and adds a workplay dynamic to the car. In that sense, the new AMG is a collaborator of sorts, one that partners with its owner to create an impression through performance. And on the weekends, the car pushes her to express absolute power using its race mode with a thunderous roar of the engine, the pure sound of adrenaline. This balance between work and play has been achieved using cutting-edge features in the car that together create an almost intuitive driver-machine relationship. If you're looking for a car that shares your enthusiasm for driving, you'll find a partner in the new AMG. However, buying an AMG is not just about owning a powerhouse on wheels, it's also about adopting a driving philosophy in which power is just the starting point. The main skill lies in how you maneuver that power on the road. A performance sedan in its sportiest form, Mercedes-AMG's latest model takes vehicle performance to an unmatched level. A decade ago, this amount of speed and power in a luxury, four-door model would be unthinkable. The new Mercedes-AMG comes with a host of individualization options through Designo, the artistic side of Mercedes's innovation, so the car becomes an extension of the owner's distinctive personality. An expressive design with a new radiator grille and a muscular front apron showcase its athleticism. A new-age driver environment, widescreen cockpit, the AMG performance steering wheel and sports seat delivers an intensive driving experience. With the Mercedes-AMG E63 S4 MATIC, AMG has created an undisputed performance sedan that can rip the racetrack as well as provide reliable luxury sedan duty. To know more about the most powerful E-Class of all time, see here. This article was provided by the Scroll marketing team on behalf of Mercedes-Benz, and not by the Scroll editorial team.